What's going on, guys? It's your boy JC. Hey, I am back. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Today, we're going to be talking about security. We have some really exciting stuff I'm going to be demoing next week, but today it's all about security. So no demo for today. We are talking about how we test our endpoints here at Empire Fish. But what happens, when we start talking about the APIs that we're building, right? Oftentimes when you're pulling government data, you're normalizing government data, you get some really weird inputs, right? And most of the time those are harmless, okay? Most of the time they're harmless. Sometimes they're broken, but sometimes, you have to be thinking maybe they're going to be malicious, right? There are malicious actors out there, and we want to make sure that we're protected against those. So at Empire Fish, we don't just rely on luck. You've heard me talk about this in weeks past when I'm demoing different states we're bringing online. We don't just throw up Hail Marys here, guys, right? We make sure we run these P0 and P1 tests steadily throughout the build process so that we make sure that we're testing for security vulnerabilities. That is what we do. We love testing against security, making sure our endpoints are production ready, especially when it comes to security. So like I said, from day one, we designed our platform to be secure before we, ever want to say our endpoints are production ready, right? And I've mentioned that in the past, but like I said, let's dive a little bit deeper into these attack vectors. What do they look like, right? Well, there's 74 of them hitting every input surface across our API platform, right? What does that actually look like? Well, SQL injections, XSS and HTML injections. We also do tests for authentication bypass, okay? Forged headers, token tampering, spoof sessions, things like that for authentication bypass, right? And we also hardened our error messages so nothing internal ever leaks. So no stack traces, schema hits, anything like that, right? Or reflective inputs, etc. Okay. So security, guys, is only half the story. The API also had to stay fast and geographically accurate. Well, how do we do that with security and enterprise scale? Okay. Well, we do that with a caching system, right? As you know, ISR, right? We have a 92 to 96% hit rate. Okay. Redis, 85 to 90% hit rate. Okay. CDN Edge, 70 to 80%, right? The results, less than 0.1% of requests actually hit our database, even during traffic spikes, guys. Caching system here at Empire Fish absolutely dialed in. And because government GIS data is messy, we validate every single coordinate. I've mentioned that before. If it's out of bounds, get it out of here. We don't want it, right? Wrong projection, we automatically normalize it, right? Only accurate pins ever reach the end user in our payloads, okay? So after running our full test suite, that is 74 out of 74 attacks blocked, okay? Zero information leakage, near instant response times, fully normalized map data across every supported Empire Fish data state. We didn't just build an API platform here that works, guys, okay? We built one that holds up under real world pressure. That's what we do, right? Enterprise grade, production ready, and government verified. If you're building outdoor or conservation tech at all, hit me up. I love hearing from you guys. Drop a comment, shoot me a DM. But also want to say, check out the article down below in the comments because I dive a little bit deeper into our security tests that we're running and some of the processes that we have put in place for Empire Fish data. All right, guys, stay tuned next week. Again, talking about our national expansion. Can't wait to talk about that with you guys. Hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.